Hello, and welcome to this episode of Science Explained, where we break down complex scientific concepts into everyday language. Today, we're going to be talking about Newton's first law of motion. Have you ever wondered why an electric fan continues to move for a period of time even after the electricity is turned off? Let's consider a few more examples of Newton's first law of motion. When a person slides a book across the table, the book will continue to move until friction or another force stops it. In space, a spacecraft will continue to move in a straight line at a constant velocity because there is no air resistance or friction to stop it. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to identify types of inertia, state the first law of motion, and demonstrate real-world life application of this law. Newton's first law of motion states that an object at rest will remain at rest, and an object in motion will continue to move at a constant velocity, unless acted upon by external force. This means that an object will maintain its state of motion unless a force acts on it. For example, if an object is at rest, it will stay at rest unless a force acts upon it. Similarly, if an object is in motion, it will continue to move at the same speed and the same direction unless a force acts upon it. The reason behind this law is the property of inertia. Inertia is the tendency of an object to resist changes in its state of motion. Objects with more mass have more inertia and are more difficult to move or stop. For example, consider two objects, one with a large mass and one with a small mass. If both objects are at rest, it will be more difficult to move the object with a larger mass because it has more inertia. Similarly, if an object is in motion, it will continue to move because of its inertia. For example, a ball rolling on a flat surface will continue to roll unless a force such as friction acts upon it. In summary, Newton's first law of motion describes the behavior of objects at rest and in motion. An object will remain in its state of motion unless a force acted by an external force due to its property of inertia. And there you have it, Newton's law of motion, the concept of inertia in action. I hope this has been helpful in making the complex scientific concept easier to understand. Until next time, goodbye.